Hi guys, Destinee Ray here. I'm over at Tax Monkey and Accounting. Um, I want to talk to you guys really quick about payroll that actually pays you back. Okay? Now, I know that's unheard of, this concept, but we're gonna get into it. This presentation isn't gonna be that long. I know you guys don't have much time. But I just want to let you know that we are accepting virtual and brick and mortar clients, so you don't have to have a physical location. Some of our clients just actually have a work spot where they convene for like meetings or, certain things like that. And they maybe go out to work in the field. Those who are in like real estate, who have like a brokerage, those who are in construction and they work on site at the construction site, those who are in the cleaning business, some people who are in Airbnb, or who have like churro businesses, things like that. And there are some others as well, but those are pretty good examples. Um, so, bottom line is, you guys do not have to be restricted to having an in person or a physical work location that you guys all go to and stay at throughout the day. You can work virtually, but you can also be a local business as well. Um, So let's go ahead and get started with the welcome message. If you are a new or an existing small business and you have employees, or if you're looking to add new employees to your payroll, if you want to stay in compliance with the IRS, if you want to get more personal and business financing easier, then you guys are going to want to stay tuned and see what we're talking about here today. So here's a bit about our company, though, to let you know who you're going to be working with. So, here's a brief story about Tax Monkey and Accounting. We've been in business going on 8 years or so, and we're based in the Houston, Texas area. We operate nationwide. Primarily, our customers are B2B, business to business, um, but we do work with some consumer clients as well. We offer things like business funding, consulting, payroll, tax, and like tax planning with tax preparation, accounting, things like that. If you need a new business and you want to get registered, or you need to get an EIN, you need to have certificates of standing, licenses, trademarks, that sort of thing, more on the legal aspect. We also help with that as well. So, here's a couple of things. A lot of people like to make the mistake that, firstly, you need to have money. Like, I need help, but I don't have any money to hire any employees. You have to have a lot of money. You should at least have almost a year's worth of money saved up or access to it in order to pay them. Well, I just want to break that myth. That's absolutely not true. Did you know that you can receive literal thousands of dollars per new employee hired within 30 days? So that means that even if you just start working with us today and we onboard you, and you've maybe hired someone within the past 30 days, you still can get funding for them. And it's literally thousands of dollars and it's per employee. Okay. So that means that you can hire virtually however many employees you need and want and qualify for other funding for them. So the second myth is that you need a novelty ERC agent in order to get those credits. For those of you who have been living under a rock, which I'm going to safely assume that that's been none of you because you guys are here, okay, it stands for Employee Retention Credit. But I just want to let you guys know that you do not have to come across one of these novelty ERC agents who popped up post COVID, peddling these credits. You can get funds for existing employees and other opportunities all in one place. And we can do that here with Tax Monkey and Accounting. So here's some things to know. The great thing about it is that this is money that you don't have to pay back. So it's pretty much like a loan or a tax credit, depending on what you're getting. There are others, but those are the two most popular ones that we love to work with. So And again, you can get it for each employee who's actively working for you. Okay. So here are some of the payroll benefits of working with us. We're going to keep you 100% compliant with the IRS. Okay, you're going to register into the payroll system because they have to know who you are and you have to be in their systems. This is what's also going to get you the money. Like, say, for example, if you were to get funding for like a loan and they base it on the number of employees, well, this is one of the ways that you're going to do that. You have to actually register into the payroll system with the IRS. Um, if you were maybe needing to see how you can get the funding for the new hires in the payroll, you definitely would have to be registered. If you were trying to get the existing employees the retention credits, or the other types of funding or credits, you'd also have to register. So we're just gonna nip that in the bud and take care of that for you. That's one of the legal registrations or services that we provide. We're gonna help you to maintain accurate reports year round. So you have to issue certain reports, and they're based on your business type in the industry. You have to report some of them at least quarterly, which means at least 4 times a year, and you have to do them on time, or else you're gonna get penalized and fined. Um, as an employer, okay, you have to pay certain taxes as an employer, like FICA, for example, and then you have to be and act as a withholding agent for your employees, taking things like Social Security and Medicare tax. And depending on the individual, that may include taking federal and state taxes from their pay as well, and creating these W 2s for your employees at the end of the year. Um, of course, some of your employees, excuse me, some of your help may not be employees, they may be independent contractors. So they also would need a tax form for that as well. If you guys wanted to offer cafeteria plans, like insurances like health insurance, medical insurance, dental, vision, retirement like IRAs and 401ks and things like that, depending on your industry, retirement accounts and basically things like that. We can also help you with that. We have some really great plans that you can also get a lot of this written off if we were to either come up with a if we were to do your tax preparation, and then also if you wanted to do tax planning, which is a bit different, it's more strategy and consulting, where we're going to strategize a way to um, be able to write off more like liabilities and get more credits under your belt. Another thing is if you need financing, okay, so our reporting makes it easier to get personal or business financing. We're going to give you a paycheck stub, makes it a lot easier to get a yes for your approval, whether it's business or personal. Because one of the things that if you work for yourself or you have for long enough, one of the first things they're going to ask you for is for a year or two of your tax returns. What if you just started and you don't have enough? I remember we were like maybe my ex-husband and I were like maybe at 20. We were very young. We bought our first, like, the houses would have been like about almost a quarter mil in today's money, but it was out in the country, darn near, and it was mm, maybe it was two something, almost 300,000 for the house, and we made enough, like almost 100,000. And because we're so young, they're like surprised. It's like, no, you couldn't have. You couldn't have. It was like, yeah, the salesperson didn't even make that much money. So they asked for more years, and we didn't have that at that time. And that was just his income alone. I didn't even want to put mine on there. But yeah, they ask for more documentation. So ever since then, we decided, you know what, just need to make some paycheck stubs, pay ourselves through payroll, and not have to worry about creating all these extra documents because they don't dig that far back if you're just an employee. The most they usually go up to is like maybe 3 months if you're wanting to get a car. And the most I've seen is up to 6 months on average if you are wanting to get like a house or an apartment or something like that. So this is going to help you with that. So here are some more benefits of payroll with us other than our great advice, okay? Like that just golden nugget that I just dropped on you guys. Here are some payroll benefits. So, your candidates are going to be able to apply online. That means that you get to ditch the paper applications, okay? If you have been old school, you can. Oh my God, the headache I think of just all of that paper we used to have to shuffle back and forth. You guys are going to be able to ditch the paper applications for a complete online recruiting experience. That means no more shuffling papers. And then you guys can also get the applicant tracking system that's going to help cross out and narrow the list down so that you have less decisions and people to make through. So that way you are able to pick based on whatever requirements you set forth and keywords. So that's also something that you can add in there. As far as your employees' W 2s and their check stubs, that's all going to be online. So that means no more calling you or Susie in HR. Have have employees to log in to get their own W 2s, to print their own check stubs. That means that's something else less that you have to even worry about at the end of the year. Okay, you can give them the option to have paper, W 2s mailed out to them, but that's an additional cost for that, which you can just have them get it sooner, and you can have save on the printing and materials and the labor of generating all of those, and also the postage. They can print their own check stubs, they can print their own W-2s, and they can do a lot more to get on themselves. Um, Also, if again, like I mentioned earlier, guys, if they're working on site somewhere or wherever, you can have, even if they're working in the field, you can have a time clock system and geolocation. So if they are supposed to go to a work site to do some work here and there, you can actually have a track on their location during their work hours and have a time clock there. Okay, so you can be able to track their comings and like their in and out, their comings and goings. So basically, we are helping you largely on an administrative and human resource aspect because we're going to take the administrative and the compliance headache off your hands and we're going to sprinkle in extra benefits just to sweeten it, the deal. Okay. Um, so you guys have heard enough. You're ready. You're excited. Here's what to expect moving forward. These are the following next steps that you can expect on your journey to having us take over your payroll and your funding problems to get it off your hands. You're going to start here, which you already are. Okay, watching a quick presentation about tax monkey accounting payroll benefits. The next step will be to apply. That's basically answering a few quick questions before booking an appointment. And then, if everything's a go, you guys are going to sign agreements. We're going to schedule a date to do the business and then the owner slash manager onboarding, which means getting your, official credentials and your works allocations, your more serious stuff. Okay. Then, um, if you wanted to put any applications for funding or set up the candidacy online and the screenings, things like that. And then if you wanted to install any company benefits like insurances, etc. So, and time clocks. So the last thing would be to bring on board the employees. That would be helping them to get into the system, to set up direct deposit, to register them or add them to any insurance cafeteria plans that you guys have, how to get them input into the time clock systems and things like that. And that's pretty much it, guys. We managed to make it here like a mere 15 minutes, literally. So basically, you guys may have seen this when you came in. Here are payroll to employees. Employees get paid on time with less headache. You stay in 100% compliance with IRS at tax time and in year round, honestly. You guys get to qualify for not only small business, but also personal financing as well. A lot easier. You guys are going to get money to hire your new employees to qualify for employee retention credits. There's some others. And how to get employee time cards and to clock in. So, if you guys are ready to get started, um, you're going to go to click on the next link, which is going to open up to our calendar, answer a few questions, and then you're going to be able to pick a time and date on the calendar to talk to me or my team. If you guys are not ready and you still kind of want to look around, you're a bit on the fence, okay? You can still visit us at gotaxmonkey.com, okay? So, but again, guys, if you're ready to get started, you want to click the link to complete that quick application and then book a call. I'll see you guys inside. Thanks.